Alaska is a very big place. It is the largest state in the United States, and its wild, untamed beauty stretches as far as the eye can see. Here, the land seems to go on forever, with endless horizons and a sense of scale that makes everything else feel small. The sheer size of Alaska is hard to imagine until you see it for yourself. It is full of mountains, forests, and rivers. Towering peaks rise above thick green forests, while crystal-clear rivers wind their way through the valleys below. These landscapes are shaped by ancient glaciers and powerful forces of nature, creating a place that feels both wild and timeless. The forests are dense and mysterious, home to countless creatures, and the rivers are alive with the sound of rushing water. This is a land of giants. Everything here seems larger than life, from the mountains that scrape the sky to the vast stretches of wilderness that seem to have no end. The scale of the landscape is humbling, reminding us of how small we are in comparison to the natural world. Tall trees reach for the sky, their branches stretching high above the forest floor. These ancient evergreens have stood for centuries, weathering storms and harsh winters. They provide shelter for birds and animals, and their needles carpet the ground below. Walking among these giants, you can feel the quiet strength of the forest all around you. Big brown bears walk in the woods. These powerful animals are the true kings of the forest, moving silently through the trees as they search for food. With their thick fur and massive paws, they are perfectly adapted to life in Alaska. Watching a bear in its natural habitat is an unforgettable experience, a reminder of the wildness that still exists here. And whales swim in the deep blue sea. Off the coast, the waters are home to some of the largest creatures on Earth. Humpback whales breach and dive, their massive bodies gliding through the ocean with grace. The sight of a whale's tail disappearing beneath the waves is a powerful symbol of Alaska's connection to the sea and the mysteries that lie beneath its surface. But even in this land of giants, there are gentle creatures. In the quiet meadows and along the rocky slopes, smaller animals make their homes. These peaceful places are filled with the sounds of birdsong and the rustle of small animals in the grass. Here, life moves at a slower pace, and the beauty of Alaska reveals itself in the details. One of these is the marmot. Marmots are shy, gentle creatures that live high in the mountains. They are often seen sitting on rocks, keeping watch for danger, or nibbling on wildflowers and grasses. Their soft whistles echo across the meadows, a signal to others that all is well. Marmots are like large squirrels, but with a charm all their own. They have round bodies and curious faces, and they move with a playful energy that brings life to the high country. Watching a marmot stand upright to survey its surroundings is a delightful sight, a reminder of the small wonders that can be found in Alaska's vast wilderness. They have thick fur and short tails, perfect for surviving the cold mountain air. Their coats keep them warm through long winters, and their short tails help them balance as they climb over rocks and burrow into the earth. Each marmot is uniquely adapted to its environment, a testament to the resilience of life in Alaska. They live in the high meadows and rocky slopes of Alaska's mountains. Here, among the wildflowers and lichen-covered stones, marmots dig their burrows and raise their young. These high places are peaceful and remote, far from the noise of the world below. In this land of giants, the marmot is a small but important part of the great Alaskan wilderness. Marmots are fascinating creatures. They are much bigger than squirrels, almost the size of a small cat. They have thick brown fur that keeps them warm in the cold Alaskan climate. Marmots have strong claws for digging. They use their claws to make burrows in the ground. These burrows are their homes. Here they sleep, raise their young, and stay safe from danger. When the sun shines over the Alaskan tundra, the marmots begin to wake up from their cozy burrows. They come out of their burrows to eat and explore. Marmots are herbivores, which means they only eat plants. This means they eat a variety of plants. They nibble on fresh grasses, leaves, and colorful wildflowers that grow in their habitat. Sometimes they stand up tall on their back legs to reach the tastiest, highest leaves. After eating a good meal, they like to bask in the warm sun and relax. They lie on sun-warmed rocks and stretch out, warming their thick fur in the gentle sunlight. As autumn deepens in Alaska, the days grow noticeably shorter and the air turns crisp and cold. The sun dips below the horizon earlier each evening, casting long shadows across the snowy wilderness. The landscape transforms, signaling to all creatures that winter is on its way. For the Alaskan marmots, this change is a clear sign that it's time to get ready for the long, harsh months ahead. Marmots are busy in the fading daylight, scurrying across the tundra in search of food. They gather seeds, roots, and grasses, stuffing their cheeks and carrying as much as they can back to their homes. Each marmot makes trip after trip, hauling their precious finds down into the safety of their burrows. These underground homes are carefully prepared, lined with soft grasses and leaves to create a cozy nest for the winter. Soon the first snowflakes begin to fall, blanketing the tundra in white. The world above grows silent and still, as the snow muffles every sound. The marmots sense the change and know it's time to retreat. One by one they disappear into their burrows, sealing the entrances behind them with earth and snow. This helps keep out the cold and protects them from predators during the long winter months. Inside, the marmots curl up tightly, their bodies pressed together for warmth. This long, deep sleep is called hibernation, a remarkable adaptation that allows them to survive when food is scarce and temperatures drop far below freezing. Above ground, the landscape is transformed into a frozen wonderland. For months, the marmots remain hidden beneath the snow, safe and insulated in their burrows while the world outside is locked in winter's grip. Before hibernation, marmots eat as much as they can to build up thick layers of fat. This fat is their lifeline, providing all the energy they need to survive until spring returns. Their bodies are perfectly adapted for this challenge, storing enough reserves to last through the coldest, darkest months. During hibernation, the marmot's heart rate drops dramatically, sometimes to just a few beats per minute. Their body temperature falls, and their breathing slows to a gentle, shallow rhythm. This state of suspended animation conserves energy and allows them to sleep for months without waking. Even as the winds howl and snow piles high above, the marmots remain undisturbed, breathing softly in the darkness. Their bodies are still, but inside, life continues at a much slower pace. Deep beneath the snow, the marmots sleep soundly, waiting for the warmth and light of spring to return. Through the long, cold winter, they endure, safe, warm, and dreaming of the day when they will once again emerge into the sunlit world above. Marmots are social animals. They live in groups called colonies. A colony can have many families of marmots. They communicate with each other by whistling. If a marmot senses danger, it will whistle loudly to warn the others. The marmots share their home with other amazing creatures. Caribou graze in the meadows, eagles soar high in the sky, and Dall sheep climb the steep mountain slopes. The Alaskan wilderness is a place of peace and quiet. Here, far from the noise and rush of city life, you find yourself surrounded by a world that feels untouched and pure. The vast expanse of mountains and forests stretches out before you, inviting you to slow down and simply be present in the moment. Every breath you take fills your lungs with crisp, invigorating air, and you can almost feel your worries begin to melt away. The air is clean and fresh, carrying the scent of pine and earth. As the morning mist lifts, sunlight dances across the treetops, illuminating the vibrant greens of the forest. Each inhale feels like a renewal, a reminder of the purity that still exists in the world. The cool breeze brushes against your skin, and you realize how rare it is to experience such unspoiled beauty. The only sounds are the sounds of nature. There are no cars, no distant hum of machines, just the gentle rustle of leaves, the soft call of birds, and the occasional snap of a twig underfoot. It's a symphony composed by the land itself, each note perfectly in tune with the next. The wind whispers through the trees, weaving its way between the branches and sending a soothing melody through the forest. Sometimes it's a gentle sigh, other times a playful gust that sets the leaves dancing. The sound is both calming and invigorating, a reminder of the wild spirit of this place. Birds sing their sweet songs, filling the air with a chorus of melodies. Each bird adds its own unique note, from the cheerful chirp of a sparrow to the haunting call of a distant loon. Their music is a celebration of life, echoing through the trees and across the open meadows. And a gentle stream trickles over the rocks, its clear water sparkling in the sunlight. The soft gurgle of the creek is like nature's lullaby, steady and reassuring. You can follow its path with your eyes, watching as it winds its way through the landscape, nourishing everything it touches. It's a place to relax and forget your worries. Here, surrounded by the beauty and tranquility of the wilderness, you can let go of stress and simply enjoy the present. The meadow invites you to lie back and watch the clouds drift by, while the lake's still surface reflects the towering peaks above. You can sit quietly and watch the marmots play, their playful antics bringing a smile to your face. They chase each other across the grass, pausing now and then to nibble on wildflowers or stand up and survey their surroundings. Their simple joy is infectious, reminding you of the happiness found in small moments. Or you can close your eyes and listen to the sounds of nature's symphony. Let the wind, the birds, the stream, and the rustling leaves wash over you, creating a sense of harmony and peace. In this moment, you are part of something timeless and beautiful, a living symphony that plays on, whether anyone is there to listen or not. Alaska's wilderness is a precious gift. It's a place where animals can live freely in their natural habitat. It's a place where we can reconnect with nature and find peace. When you visit such a place, remember to be respectful. Observe the animals from a distance and do not disturb them. Keep the environment clean and leave no trace of your visit. Let us cherish these wild spaces and preserve them for generations to come.